Hello everyone and welcome to another Salesberg video. Today we will be unboxing the Corsair RMX series Rm750x power supply. It's been nearly 100 years since I have done an unboxing of this nature, but let's get started. Okay, then first thing first, let me cut the outer shrink wrap and then we'll look at what the box has printed on it. So, the box is out of its shrink wrap. Now, let's look at the prints here. So some of the things that we would be interested in knowing first off is whether it has a 0 RPM mode, meaning if the requirement on the power supply isn't that heavy at this point in time and the temps are fairly low, then the fan goes to complete stop, saving perhaps some power, but more importantly becomes very silent. So some of the things that we would want to look at when we are at the shop when browsing is the inclusion of the cables that are in it. So like if you are trying to run a multi-GPU setup, whether what is included is going to suffice for you or not, you can have a look right here. So let's get the unboxing process going. So first thing first, the power supply is packed with a lot of foam around it, which should protect it from bumps and things like that if it is in transit, like if you're ordering it online. And then we have some tweezers. No, these no, these are not tweezers. Zip ties, and then included screws. Sorry, I didn't mean to be sarcastic there. Included power cable and a whole bag of the power cables. Now we'll look at this more closely in a moment. I'll take the power supply out as well. And lastly, there is important information. That's all there is in this box. So the included modular power cables, normally they would have a pouch, but in this case that's not a standard inclusion. They just give you in a packet like this. So as far as PCIe power requirements go, we have 4 outlets, 6 plus 2. However we need it, that's subject to our specific need. Other stuffs include the standard connections to the motherboard with the 8-pin CPU power and additional supplementary power for your motherboard if you need it. Now let's look at the power supply itself. I'll get it out of its foam packaging. Get that out of the way. So this is a standard format ATX power supply with length of 160 millimeters. So one of the things first we need to look at is silent operation at low to moderate loads. In this mode, the fan will not spin. So what they're saying is, like some people might, get worried, hey, this fan is not spinning, is it gonna overheat or something like that? But that's not the case. It is by design, and I quite appreciate it because a lot of the time, we are recording and things like that. It's more convenient if it is silent. So as we can see, this is a fully modular power supply. There isn't any pre-hardwired cables, and at the bottom we have the fan. So Corsair is stating various things that they have done to keep the power supply as quiet as possible, and that includes shutting off of the fan when the load is minimal. And also they are saying this chamfered edge is there for noise reduction purposes, so it's not just aesthetic and good feeling, but also it serves some acoustic purpose. And finally, this is a 80 plus gold certified power supply with 10 years warranty and all JEP capacitors. And that was the Corsair's Rm750x.
Well, that is all I had to say in this video. On my other channel, I have a lot to say about properties and I try to be as funny as I can manage. The recent video that I did was about my most recent renovation project, It's the best renovation I've done till date. Hope you check that video out. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself.